What is up, guys? Today we're going to be talking about galvanized mods that will help you clear out steel path to the ease. So these there's a ton of different mods in Warframe. There's different rankings for these and different ways to get them. You don't really notice it for a while because you have to do pretty late game. So there's a mission you'll stumble upon later into Warframe called Aberrations. It could be, I think it's survival, extraction, a couple of things. So you get a base, pretty good amount of money from doing it, but you also get these things, vitreous essences. I think there's a couple things you can build with them, I believe. I don't remember. But what you really want them for is a market on the hub. I will show you later. But for now, we are going to get us into an aberration mission. I do suggest doing it with a group. It makes life much easier. So let's see if I can get into it today. So either you can get the essence from rewards during like a survival part, or you get them
only under the
from killed enemies.
Will your true potential shine?
We'll be seeing that guy right there. We'll be seeing him.
They have just shut down all systems. I'm sending life support
God, my nose
capsules
is
your
killing
way.
me. So basically, it works like a normal survival item. So what these mods will do is, I like to call them stacking mods. These galvanized mods. Oh, actually, you can actually already see one of the instances right now. So you see that little symbol? Go up, pick it up. Boom. It's essence. What you want to do to at least get a base galvanized one is 20. You need 20 of them. But also, I'll show you, there's a couple other rewards nice rewards you can get from that place where I will show you where you turn them into. Basically, do not pass up doing aberrations because I know aberrations can be kind of a pain in the ass because if you die once, that's another thing, guys. In this, if you die once by yourself, you're done. You failed the mission. You don't get no revives.
Get ready for a capsule.
So it can be kind of a pain in the ass. So I do suggest doing it with a teammate or one of your OP builds that allow you to just take absolute shit tons of damage. Also, say hi to Kokomi. I'm gonna fucking throw myself out of bridge. Sorry. My brain just decided to shut down. Sorry about this. So I would suggest bringing a decent build or a nuke build, especially if you're doing survival, because like you can see down there, there's 1,000 fucking enemies. So with aberration mods, is the reason why I call them chain mods is they have a base status bonus like multi-shot, but the sneaky part about them is they have multi-shot bonuses for kills. This is where I call it the stacking. Basically, the base multi-shot galvanized mod I have on this ref right now is 80. But it wouldn't be as high than the normal multi-shot, 90. But it has a thing saying, I think it's 25 or 24 multi-shot on plus on kill by 5. So if you kill 5 enemies, you're going to be over the base multi-shot. So it is essentially a way that you're able to push that limit of multi-shot that you were limited by from mods. So basically what I mean is like you're really okay. Also, we're getting really lucky today on the essences. Usually I don't get this lucky on getting essences, but we're getting pretty lucky. And also you can see where I was talking about, where it works pretty well with the team. But yeah, like I said, galvanized mods and couple of the other mods that you get from the rewards of doing this are so useful. I get they can be a bit of a pain in the ass to farm for, but trust me, they can be super nice for certain weapons. Like there's certain weapons, like the one I'm using right now, this weapon incarnate. Oh, it's very abusive. Oh, we got 2 out of that. We got really lucky. It's a rare chance to get multiple in one go, but we got really lucky there. Hell yeah. But yeah, it's kind of like a normal same mission. You just have the additional loot drop of the essences. You can't revive if you're solo, so you do need to. It is a little bit decent bit harder if you're playing by yourself. So, as I said, I do suggest working with a team. The AIs is pretty nice though. I don't remember the exact of all the mods, but you can get a couple newer mods from doing your aberrations. I don't remember how many there are. If people who know want to put them in the comments, please do so. But I do know there's a couple mods that you can get from doing aberrations. So if you want to hunt down all the mods, there is a few mods that are in aberrations that you'll need to hunt down if you want. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, once you get a team going, a solid team going, it's not that hard at all. It's just a little bit more scary if you do solo and screw up once and your whole crap is over. So, like, when you're in that, like, state where you're trying to get into the steel path, I suggest taking some time and just go getting one of these galvanized mods. There's not a ton of them, but they can help in the long run. There's certain weapons that they can give a hell of a boost to, so I do suggest. God damn, we are getting so many essences. I'm not complaining, but yeah, damn.
Successful start. When you are ready, go to extraction.
Survival missions are a bit better to do for this because you don't have to end it. So you can just constantly keep running around and getting more essences. Like this, you just don't have to stop. There's other missions that I think you believe you will have to stop. This one, you know. Also, nice little benefits is you get a lot of loot. It's always nice getting more loot. Ugh. But yeah, plain and simple. They work like, I do believe that you can increase the loot rate drop of essences with certain warframes. I don't remember at the top of my head. If someone does know, like, don't be afraid to put it in the comments. But I believe there is some warframes that can increase the drop rate of them, because they work off the normal loot table. Ugh, excuse me. And as of course, guys, I will always put the Wikipedia page if you want a full in-depth of what these things are. Just if you guys want an actual proper opinion from the website. Because I know some people don't like to believe whatever they hear all the time, and I understand. There is a thing though, you cannot do aberration mode, like spam them, because after you do complete a single mission of aberration, it takes a second to reset. So that's why I suggest if you see survival liberation, you do it. It's just easier to get all the aberration essence that you need. God, I love this incarnate weapon. Ugh. Oh fuck! I need to get. I'm going to the hospital today because my doors, I'm just not doing this. But someone they wanted to know about this type of stuff, so I do agree to do my request whenever it pops up. God damn, there's another essences. Jesus. We're definitely having a lot better luck than most of the time I've done it. It's because I'm recording. It's because I'm recording. I'm getting that YouTuber luck. Warframe devs, are you listening? Are you out there? Yeah, we just got. Okay, yeah, no. What is going on here? Even with like bonuses, I should be getting as much essences. Hold on, is the Warframe devs listening? Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. I just get a message like, we are watching you. We are here. We are in numerous numbers. I'm just gonna start tweaking. I'm like, oh shit, listening. Don't say anything bad about the game. Oh dear god. I probably sound like I'm talking crazy. It happens. Usually what you'll find with group members, when they play aberrations, they'll just go through as much as they can to get a lot of essences, because it requires a lot to get galvanized mods. So you kind of have to do a lot of this. At the end of the mission, sometimes you will get more essences. Like, I've gotten 5 essences at the end of the mission for reward for completing the mission, along with what I found on the mission. So sometimes you get pretty lucky. Sometimes you can get a pretty solid loot run, and sometimes it's just you don't get a lot. You don't get any from the mission. You just have to slug it out and farm out all the essences you need. As you can see, I am not taking my chances with the Jade Xmas. I'm trying not to die. Oh yeah, I forgot to do my challenge. Hold on. There we go. Ooh, more melee attack. Oh, damn. I'm fucking him up. Oh, we were just having such a solid run today. Lots of essences. Hell yeah. There's another. Okay, the devs are listening.
The longer you fight, the more
I'm tweaking, bro. That is another cool part about this is, its loot table is a bit different. So you can even get sculptures. You know those things you get from treasure hunts. You can get different cool looking sculptures here, and you can get incarnates, not incarnates. Whatever you just saw from the Lord, I can't. Okay. Oh no. I usually don't get this luck. The Warframe dev. And it's okay. No. The devs are listening. The devs are listening. Hold on. Bro, I'm gonna start tweaking. The devs are listening. I'm getting way too many essences. Very good, Banks! Not so much I'm about to start tweaking, motherfucker. I'm tweaking this motherfucker. Yeah, but once we get done with the mission, because I do not want to abandon these guys, I will show you guys where you go turn these rewards in. It isn't hard. It's simple going to a hub. I'll show you the location. You turn them into one of the factions. And also we will get on the fact that a lot of people don't know is, you don't need to be friends with this faction to get your rewards from them. So we will show you that once we get in to the hub. Eat my lead. What the hell? What the hell? Ah. Let's go. I see another instances. Ow, you bastard. Oh my lord. So much loot. I love it. But usually, considering that it's 20, I would... Oh, so that's how he died. That's how he died. He apparently actually took his armor away at the wrong time. Rip. I am getting a lot of melee heavy criticals. Of course, there's a goddamn aberration. That is another thing. So if you're noticing you're not doing a lot of damage to enemies, especially with melee, there's a new type of enemy in this mode called the Aberration Shield Drone. It basically, anything that's attached to it becomes immortal. So you have to kill the drone before you go after the enemies next to it, or you're just not going to do anything. Melee attacks do not work on them. So I do think there is some melee attacks that work on them, but not all of them. So I would just highly suggest just shoot the shit out of them. Better. It's better just to do that. Ow. As you can see here, as I was saying, I'm not doing any damage to them until that drone died. They're pretty easy to tell if there is a drone. They leave a very big red trail when they're shielding people, so it's pretty easy to distinguish them from the group. Doesn't take much to bring them down. They're not god tier enemies. You just have to shoot them enough. La 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 la. You see there, it shows, it glows kind of red, so it's, like I said, it's pretty easy to distinguish which one is what. They are relatively annoying. I will admit that. They can be quite of a nuisance to deal with. When you're just trying to nuke an entire room and then they show up and you're like, nope, you're not allowed to nuke this room. And you start flying. Oh, there is another essence there. Holy Christ. How many? Okay, hold on. I gotta check here. How many essences do we have? God damn. Okay, so we're already gonna get the base enough essences I need. Just from this mission alone. Dear Lord. I believe that is actually one of my newer things there. As you saw there, that mod. I don't have that yet. There's a couple stance mods that you can find on Aberration. Stance mods are what you would know for melee weapons that allow you to do different moves. There is a couple that are hidden in Aberrations. They're pretty pain in the ass if you don't have the increased mod chance. They can become a pretty pain in the ass to acquire. Oh, that's another thing I was talking about. As you can see there, we got a scope there. They're a little bit more unique than the ones you would find before. They look a bit cooler, and I believe they sell for a bit more endos if you fully complete them. My lead, bastard. Alright. I'll probably wait until we get to at least 20. Make sure I can show you guys where we can buy them. God, fire damage always kicks my ass, dear lord. Sorry about that, guys. Fire lord. Fire damage in this game just always absolutely tears my Warframe for it. Ooh, la, 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 la. As you see, we have a pretty solid team going, so I'm not really worried. The team knows what they're doing. Eat lead. Oh, what if I just wandered into? What the hell was this guy fighting the entire United States Army? Jesus Christ. What the hell was that? That man had the entire United States Army after him. What the fuck? That was funny. What the hell was that? Alright. That was not what I was expecting to run into. Another essence. We're almost there. Not sure where we're at. We could start heading out soon. Ugh, Christ, my throat's going with it. Question of the day, guys. How's everyone's day doing? Have any good farms today? Managed to get any the prime weapons you're looking for? Hope you guys do. I understand the pain in the ass of farming for prime weapons. Eat lead. This is another weapon I have a galvanized bond on that works very well for what this weapon does. Come on. Come on, it heard me talking. It heard me talking. That's why it's not giving me another essence. It doesn't want me to leave yet. But yeah, like I said, easy if you know what you're doing. Not that hard of a farm, especially if you have increased loot chance. If they're on the same loot table, doesn't really become an issue. I will see you guys when we get back to the Orbis, or whatever. All right, guys, we are back. So it is, you can choose any relay to go to. So I'm just gonna choose this one because the trader guy's here today. So it, like I said, it is in one of the factions rooms. You know how sometimes you could trade. Some of them have trade things with them. Excuse me. Sorry, just gonna scoop through that. For this one, you're just gonna go this way, this way. Usually on most relays, they're gonna be on your left. If I'm not wrong, they should all be on
I
your
have
left.
traveled the unknowable vastness of the void
Yep,
to
here we go.
provide delights
These
for the
guys.
discerning
So
customer.
here's the thing that a lot of people get wrong is you don't need to be friendlies with these guys. It's this guy you gotta talk to.
Have you survived arbitration?
Yeah,
Honors await you.
so this is where you can spend your essences. You can get.
Do not waste your time with this.
I'm not even over there talking to that person, dude.
Spewing corrupt data
So,
streams about music.
There's a
of all
few
things.
couple mods
The
that you can
epitome of
get.
meaningless data.
That you can't get anywhere. Can you
Disconnected
shut
from
the hell up,
weak
robot,
and
please?
erased.
Robot, shut the fuck up, robot, please. Okay, thank you. There's a couple mods you can get here that you can't usually get anywhere else. Pretty random, cool, neat ones like this one. 100% max energy when filled on spawn. Can get some skins, trails, skins, apparels, sculptures, coverts, revel, all types of neat little stuff. Can get incarnates, more mods. So all types of cool, neat stuff that you can't get in some places, but you can get them here. So these are the galvanized mods. So galvanize, I'm not even gonna try to say this. So this one is 80% status chance on kill, direct damage per status effect affected the target for 20 seconds. So basically how many status effects you are getting thrown out. This is another one for shotguns, projectile spread and beam kill range on kill. So this is usually what you would want to use for a weapon that works like in that feature that has like a beam-like attack. This is usually what you would put for it. Galvanized Hell, 110 multi-shot on kill, 30% multi-shot for 20 seconds, stack up to 4 times. So when it's like that, that means it is doing, every time you get a kill, it is 30, 60, it kinds of 4 times. So basically 30 times 4. Like I said, sadly there isn't a ton of galvanized mods on here. So there's this rifle. Usually they're kind of the same with how they work sometimes. 80 status chance on kill, direct damage, same like this one. Galvanized chamber, 80% multi-shot on kill, 30% multi-shot for 20 seconds, stacked up to 5 times. So it's a little bit bigger than this, the other ones. This one I like for the Vespin. On headshot, 120% chance, crit chance when aiming for 12 seconds on headshot kills. 40% chance, critical chance when aiming for 12 seconds. So basically when you're aiming, you got a hell of a lot more chance to absolutely crack someone. This is the one I like to use for Ureli's pistol. 80% status chance on kill. 40% direct damage per status type affecting the target. So if you have a pistol that is just absolute spewing status effects, it's gonna do a hell of a lot more damage. And then here, down here, you have. I'm just gonna let you guys slow down and let you guys read those. Here's the last two. These are melee galvanized mods. 110 critical chance. ×2 for heavy attacks on melee kill. 30% critical damage for 20 seconds stacked up to 4 times. 50% heavy attack efficiency on melee kills. 20% initial combo for 20 seconds stacked up to 4 times. Then I'll let you erase that one. But yeah, that's it, guys. I am gonna leave you guys for now. I will see you guys later. This is Agent signing off. If you want to see more of these contents, there's a playlist at the end. But for now, guys, I will see you guys later. Goodbye.